Get some footage from back here.
Hello, Affordaplane Builders. This is Terry, Houston, Texas. We are going to do a run-up here on the Affordaplane with the Hirth 2704. We've done a couple of run-ins, and we've just reduced our pitch here. We were getting 3,800 RPM, and we pulled it out about 3 degrees on the front of the prop. So I'm going to give you a little shot here. My son's going to be taking some video from the front, and I'll be taking video from my helmet cam. We'll give you a little rundown. We've got our electronics are all installed, including our USBs for the EFIS on the phone that we're going to place in there. We only have one side button down just so we can still get inside with the electronics. We've rerouted the throttle cable. We've come down through the firewall. We've removed it from the front of the airplane and placed it down on the seat. Seems to be a much more comfortable location. I have noticed that movement in the seat though does affect the throttle, 50 to 80 RPM if you're moving back and forth, and that's just because it's pulling the cable just a tad bit, but it's nothing to be worried about. So far the engine seems to be running real good. We've done everything except sync these carbs with a vacuum pump or a vacuum gauge, I'm sorry. So we've got them dialed in pretty close by sight, and that's our power fin prop. Like I said, we were running 3,800 RPM earlier. We're going to see what kind of RPM we get on this this time. The Black Max brakes are doing very well at holding the airplane. The muffler has been installed, it's been welded, and we have come up with a way to mount that thing. A couple of steel bars, rubber bushings, and a clamp, and it seems to be more than adequate. Just a little bit of fuel in the airplane. Got the fuel shut off at the moment. It has been about 2 hours since I started this thing last. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead, put my helmet on, strap myself in, and Nicholas will get some shots from far over there by the truck, and let's see where we're at, guys. Make sure the camera doesn't hit. Is the camera good distance from the top bar?
Yeah, you should be fine.
Alright. I don't know how well you can see this, but I'm just buckling in at the moment. Now you remember to stay clear over there once we get going there. Okay, safety belt secure. Quarter throttle. Fuel is on. Electronics on. Elevator bungee on. Brake. Mag 1, Mag 2. Clear prop. Give it a little primer. 1, 2, 3. Clear prop. One more shot of prime. Clear. pitch right now. I need to readjust those idle screws, but since we decreased the pitch, we're getting more RPM, but we're not getting the low as idle now. We're only getting down to about 2,000. I'd like to get it around 17 if I can. So I'll readjust the carburetor slides, and maybe we'll lean it out a little bit on the mixture. Fuel shut off, mags are off, ignition's off. And we'll turn the camera off.